Welcome back. What little of you are still paying attention to this channel. It is the Yo Straight-n-Strop shop. Today, or tonight I should say, it's going to be some honing. I've got some orders that have to go out. I just want to make everything clear right off the jump. I'm not making honing videos. I sell razors. Yes, I do restorations. Yes, I will do honing for a fee, but I don't want to say that I'm making honing videos. I may make a video that has nothing to do with razors, honing, or restoration, and it could just be me breathing heavily into the mic awkwardly for 12 minutes just to keep my presence up. We do have some of Simple Jack's razors here that are ready to rock and roll. The one we put together yesterday, this one, which we'll have to redo the enamel here. It was old and busted, so I'll put some new enamel in there. Man, I wish I had a good way to replace gold wash. I've looked into some different techniques that could possibly do that, but none of them have really panned out. I had thought about using like a gold iodized type deal, but that's hard just to get what needs to be done. So for now, if it ain't too bad, I'll leave it alone. These wear marks there, that's some character. As far as if it's really, really bad, I'll bust it down and just rip all of that off of there and see, you know, what I can't do about salvaging some, but getting rid of the rest. At this moment right now, these are a good little bit right here. These diamond sharpening cards, they are perfect little slurry cards. They work great. This is a Prada 1K. It does all right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know some other 1.5s that I have that can create a decent edge, better edge. But this one ain't too bad. I tell you what, Prada's 3K stone, that stuff is like butter. It is a wonderful 3K stone, and I suggest anybody who does their own honing to get one of those stones. A customer purchased this Simon special. It's in pretty good nick. It obviously hasn't been used quite much. It is a repin. I did a repin. And it came out all right, but it had a really bad blade edge. So I wiped it clean, and we're gonna go ahead and set a quick little edge on here. I'll try not to bore you with any minor talking here. Let's see. Normally I would do this on one of my natural stones, which I prefer. Running a whole bevel set to finishing on naturals is something special. But I'll tell you what, Prada makes pretty good stone. I'm happy with it. I've had this stone for quite a while, and she does the trick. And anybody that has a problem with me going too fast with a razor, get over it. All right? Get over it. This isn't finishing. I'll go as fast as I want. I'm just cutting the bevel here, folks. Pressure, some. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, the problem is with razors, like a lot of things in this world, it's so darn personal. You get people that say, oh, well, this is the way you do it. Somebody would probably call the police for seeing circles or something, you know what I mean? Or going too fast. You know what? Hey, I tell you what, it's a personal bit. Do it the way you want. Yeah, you do see some tape here. And just for the bevel set. And I do that especially on something like this. I should have took a scope photo of this razor beforehand. It had no edge. It was flat, like a butter knife. So, of course I'm going to put tape on there. I'm not trying to cook that spine because it's going to take a little work to get down there and get a decent edge. Make sure it looks all right. Just trying to find uniformity there. Get a nice even edge all the way down. This Prata stone is thirsty. I'll give it that. It's a pretty quick soaker, but it's as thirsty as a whatever. It's thirsty as a whatever in the desert. So, plus 33. Don't get me wrong, I have the same gauge, thickness, whatever you want to call it, of some cheaper stuff that I like to use for certain things. Touch-ups or whatever. If this had a bevel that was on it and it just needed to be cleaned up, I would most definitely use the cheaper stuff because I wouldn't be working so hard. But if you're going to do some real running, go for the more expensive tape. It will pay off in the long run. It lasts longer. At this stage, I'm not looking for an undercut. I'm looking for volume of strokes here. Oh, she's getting there. She's getting there. She's almost there. Oh, Forgot I was making a video. Sorry. Hey, this is the mundane part. This is the part of honing that, it is what it is, man. I'm putting some slight torque at this moment. Before I wasn't, because I don't want the blade to flex while cutting that initial bevel. I want a nice, good square bevel. Squared, I should say. Oh, I'm sure the honing police all over the internet will kill me when they read that or see that. She's coming out all right. She's nice and even. Oh, I got a couple of little scuff marks there. Oh, I'm a bad guy. That's fine. Those will buff out. As I said, I'm not. This isn't honing, in my opinion. I'm cutting. I am trying to make a good baseline so I can hurry up and get to naturals. Naturals. Based natural stones. From all kinds of places. I've been lucky to get one that's actually mined in the state that I live in and isn't readily available. But sometimes I can be a bit of a honed hound and cutting through the tape pretty quick. It's a lot of grinding. As I said, this was a flattened blade. I can't remember. I've had it for so long. I bought it as a pair. It came with two specials, a 9/16 and a 5/8. I sold the other one about a month ago. I have been going through my personal collection and getting rid of a lot that I just don't use, man. I'm not really a collector. And I'm darn sure not making an effort toward shave of the day or whatever. You know, nothing against anybody who does. That's not me. That's not me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really have the time with that. I work a full-time job. And the last thing I need to worry about is posting pictures that aren't for business. I've got this one. That one needs to be finished, a bona fide. That's going to Brazil. What else is on the list? This one needs to hit finishing. That one's going to Italy. This one I think is going, I don't know where it's going, but it's going. It's getting there. But it needs to be top notch, man. I do have a standard. I used to actually spend, and I own a lot of razors in a month's time. And I used to go to church on Sunday and come home, and I would hone until I couldn't stay awake. or at least until it was time to go to sleep. And spending 13 hours every Sunday honing razors, so that way they're all, you know, ready to go and can just be boxed up and shipped. It's just not how I wanted to spend it. So I get so much time to ship things out, and that's on a resale site. Anytime that I sell anything man to man through Instagram or just word of mouth or whatever, I always let everybody know, like, hey, give me some time, you know, give me a few days. Let me get it honed. Let it rest. Because by the time I pull the blade off the stones for finishing on stropping, I would like to give it 24 hours before I put it across any linens, which I'm not. Like, I don't use compound diamond paste. I have all that. I've got balsa wood. I've got the super high grit Ninja Warrior edge making materials to do it, but I'm just going to run it on a homemade flaxseed linen. And no, it's not an antique fire hose. I'm not paying $100 for an old piece of fire hose, all right? Not when you can get sheets of 100% pure food-grade flaxseed linen from bakery supply stores, because bakers use it to cover bread. So I bought sheets of that, and I make my own flaxseed strop. A little over 3 inches and about 24 inch to boot. And I promise you, it does the exact same thing. It is the exact same material. Not to mention that it's standardized. I don't have to worry about all of that. I don't have to do a W pattern. I got 3.5 inches of flaxseed linen. It does fine. I don't care if it's not a fire hose bought from whoever sells them. That one works great. Well, I'm feeling it. I don't know if anybody out there can hear it, but that is a different beast altogether. Yeah. She's riding it. She's riding it. Get some heel action there. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a completely different sound. Completely different, just gliding. So she's cut, man. Next one will be on to naturals. See that? Eating my tape. She's good. Nice, good, even edge, man. That'll work just fine for me. It's a perfect, good starting point. Get this tape off of here. I hate the way it feels. It doesn't resonate in your hand like you'd want it to. So, no more. This one's already been set. This one won't need it. Neither will that other one. They've got a nice bevel on them. As I said, if it's got a bevel already cut, I'm jumping easily straight to the naturals and rocking and rolling. But this one was a flat, so I needed a quick cutter. See you on the next one.